Hello guys, it is ASGE, episode number 2 of Toribash. Haven't played this since like literally the second video of my channel. Months. Here we go. We're gonna do some multiplayer. As long as I can remember my moves right, we're gonna do some pretty darn devastating moves to these guys. So let's find something. I don't really care for judo, but we can do it because it's like, you know, one that has the most people in it. I mean, least amount of people in it. And nobody's in here. Let's see here. I only want official servers with belt restriction. Okay. Semi-pro judo. That was it. Why is it saying that it's not connected? Well, my internet says that I'm connected. Don't worry about the belt restrictions anymore. We're gonna see what's going on here. Yeah, I want a quick fight. I have no idea what Takeon is. Okay, and we're gonna be waiting for a fight. And here we go. Now, it's been quite a while since I've done this move, so to be honest... Ah, dang it. Is it going through with a move? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So far, it looks okay. And... Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, he's going to be kicking for that. So I'm going to do now. So I'm going to extend that hip. And then... contrast this one. And also... Okay. And relax the kneecap. Okay, so he kicked me pretty good. It's looking devastating. I'm going to try to rotate my lumbar and my spinal column. And now I'm going to try to kick downward on him so maybe he can get disqualified. Because if I can land this correctly, then I'll be fine. But if he lands good, then I'm going to be screwed. Okay, so let's see here. If I do this right, I might be able to elbow him in the face. Okay, let's see here. Relaxing, I want to... I'm just going to tighten everything. Okay, so let's see here. Contract. Dang it. I can't really do too much. He's gonna win. I'm pretty sure he is going to win. He just did way too much damage to me, and I didn't have enough time to get my moves together. Okay, he won that round. Good job. I do want to find something else. Maybe judo was my aikido. I don't really care for aikido, but it seems to be like the only one that has something fast. So I think I'm getting something. Dang it, I didn't want to bend at all. I meant to touch the abs. Relax abs. Yes, contract the abs. So that way I can kick him right in the belly. Ooh, there's a couple fractures. That's not cool. Fractured my arm. Okay, I'm gonna try to extend the kneecap. And then, yeah. So let's just extend the kneecap here. Okay, and now I'm gonna want to contract, and that's going to extend. And then I'm gonna want to lower this arm. Okay, let's try this. Okay, good. I got a headshot in. Okay, I'm gonna grab a hold of his head and raise the shoulder and contract the elbow. Okay, I'm going to extend the hip and contrast this hip to get a kick up effect. And then contract that and extend that knee. And then, yes, okay, he was disqualified, and so there's the first win. Let's see if we can get a win streak going on here, because that was some tight stuff going on. Okay, let's see the replay. 31. Oh no, he actually had significant. No, actually, yeah. So all right, I would have won anyways by a couple thousand points. More like, yeah, so about 2,000 points. And my abs need to. Okay, that should be okay. I have no idea what he's going to try to do. Actually, no, I'm not going to want to do that at all. I'm going to want to. Okay. Then he's going to grab a hold of me. And now what I'm going to do is extend that hip and contract this one. And then extend that knee. Okay, and now I want to extend that. And I'm going to want to extend that kneecap. I'm going to try to go for a disqualification on this guy as well. Ooh, I got a headshot in on him. Where are my hands at? Extending. Okay. And I'm going to want to right bend my lumbar. I'm going to... Dang it. I hope my foot doesn't step out of bounds. Whoa, that my foot is right on the line. That is so lucky. No, I don't want to relax that hip. I want to contract that and then extend this hip. And then my knee needs to contract. Both of my knees need to contract. And then this way I'll be able to extend both knees. Actually, don't worry about that knee because that knee's going to go out of bounds. Yeah. Let's hope I don't get disqualified. Yep, my knee touched. I should have tried to. I should have gone for the out of bounds thing because I probably would have been inside there long enough to do it. So far 2 losses, 1 win, and so I'm fighting Nemesis again. I'm gonna switch things up a little bit by extending and okay. He's gonna think that I'm gonna be going for a kick, which I kind of will be. I'll be raising my arms, well, extending my elbows, and relaxing my knees. Well, at least that one knee. And now I'm gonna go all Godzilla. I mean not Godzilla. King Kong on him with my arms while trying to do a kick. And he left. Ugh. Oh, he was AFK. Okay, no problem. Let's go to another fight. I want to see if they have one with swords, because I do enjoy the sword fights. There's Aikido, Judo, Wushu, Arco, Joust. Ooh, that's pretty fun. We can do jousting here in a little bit. But first, let's do a twin swords. Oh, wait, no. There's a bunch of people. Here, we can just do this one, because there's 3 people in here. I might even bet some money on this one. I mean, who knows? I mean, 2 fights from now. Now, jousting is pretty fun, and I have won jousting before. Certain technique I do. I'm not going to tell you guys. If you want to find it, you're going to have to watch me do it. But I kind of like do a flying kick. If you guys ever took Taekwondo, it's where you have like one leg out, one leg bent in, and most of your body is flat. And then that way, when you hit the person, you literally like cut them in half. That guy was going for some sort of flip. I actually know how to do flips on here, which is actually just my kick. My kick that I do, if the guy dodges it, you will actually do a backflip, and so you'll be completely safe. And so yeah, okay. Ook, I can't believe somebody actually named himself after the robot. So Ook was disqualified. It looks like he left. So, ooh, he actually need him right. Wow. Jeez. Did you see it? Wow, okay. This looks complicated. Need him almost in half. Okay, Grazar versus Jeff 7, and then it will be my turn. I want to study these guys, see what they do, because usually the black belt wins. Like, second Dan black belt, he's better than normal black belt, because they usually have more experience. But this, oh, and that is nice. That is lovely. Okay, so just the normal black belt, Grazar, he's doing this thing where he's literally going to like side flip over this dude and either grab a hold of him or just keep going and completely dodged his kick. Oh, he lost an arm. Yeah, he's going to get disqualified for that. But if he didn't lose his arm, oh, he lost his arm too. But if he didn't lose his arm, just that was a intense move, and that applaud you, sir. Oh, Grazar still won? Yeah, good job, dude. I'm gonna crap my pants right now. That was well played. Very well played. I'm trying to figure out where he got disqualified at. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do my kick. Contract. Expand. Contract. Raise. Extend abs. Okay, and here we go. Judo kick! And if this works out right, it's going to be a kick to the face. Okay, extending hip. This one's going to contrast. His abs are going to come inward. And his shoulders are going to lower. And his hand... I don't want his hands to grip because they're too close to touching each other. Oh crap, I got disqualified. But hey, I mean, I almost decapped that guy and his hand came flying off. But yeah, hey, Grazar, dude, good job, man. I mean, Usually my kick works, but he was able to he was able to kind of push me almost like like on some of those kung fu movies where they throw a mirror at somebody or something flat and sharp. Like if the guy can duck and then it shows him slow motion, just kind of like touching the mirror with his fingertips inside of a circular motion, and it just keeps going. That's kind of like almost exactly what he did. Okay, so we see a guy going for the Superman here. Then this guy's going for the boxing effect. If you're familiar with Toribash, certain moves will get certain names, and it looks like Superman here is going to get it because he's going to either he's going to front flip. And did he lose an arm? No, he did not lose an arm. Oh no, yeah, he lost his arm. Ripped it right off. And it looks like he's going to be disqualified because his head will be touching the ground, most likely. Unless it doesn't, then Grazar is going to touch down. Ooh, and Grazar, he won? I'm confused here. I thought, I don't know, but well played, sir. Well played. I'm gonna go for that Superman effect because if Superman, because like those two moves, they're both like doing flip. So if I hit him head on, that's gonna be pretty amazing. And sometimes people go for a break effect, which I actually used to do, where you just literally throw yourself at them. Oh yeah, I know why my kick didn't work. It's because when I did this, I bend my spine and my lumbar. I bent them right, and it sent me into almost a tornado. Okay, I will try that again. And if that fails to work, I will do the Superman. So let's try this out. And I have to say, some of these people have very good things. Grazar coming in at an angle, and decaps! He lost to... Oh, Jeff won? Oh, yeah, I guess his leg touchdown. But Grazar, dude, I mean, I'm clapping right now. Decapitation by foot? Did he kick off his head? He hit his head off with his butt. He knocked his head off with his butt. Okay. Very well played. Okay, so I'm going to be going for my kick again. Expending, but this time... Okay, hopefully this should work out. Yep, and as you can see, it's looking like it's going to go pretty good. If I can grip onto him, hopefully I will, but I think I'm going to want to lower this leg. I think I'm going to hit my head again. And disqualified. But I keep knocking off his arm. Okay, so I will be going for the Superman effect. They were jumping too high. As you can see, it looks like my kick would have worked. I'm dodging him, and then bam! I hit him. It caused me to move back. Even though I took his arm with me, it just was too much. So, we will watch some of these other guys here. But yes, okay, somebody stopped. So Superman looks like it's going to be our next, but you never know when you're going to see a move that's better. I also try to do like moves that are also my own. But some of these people have very unique moves. Yeah, you see, like that's the boulder effect right there being performed by Rico or Rinko. And oh wait, no, sorry, by Jeff. Rinko is doing some sort of twisty move, and it looks like it worked. Yep, he took off both of Jeff's arms. That was impressive. I mean, Jeff was inside the entire just normal stance, and then that thing literally just destroyed him. And Jeff walks out of there with pretty much no bruises or scratches. Okay, here we go. Somebody else joined. Jailbro 172, I guess, versus Rinko. I'm just saying it with like they're some sort of random accent. But he looks like he's going for the okay, he's going for a twisty effect here. He's looking to grab on. Ooh, and that looks like it's gonna work. That looks like it's gonna work because it's looking like he's gonna grab on. So he has something to hold, and he's gonna continue to use his momentum to just kind of swing around. And so unless he gets kicked, yep, he got kicked, which kind of really did devastation. Okay, yeah. So Rinko won. Uh, I mean that spinny kick was pretty good, but yeah, like I mentioned right before he got kicked, if he got kicked, he would be devastated. And here we go. 1 second. Sorry, guys. So Grizar versus Rinko. So here we go. They're fighting. I'm up next, and Grizar's taking his time with his move. Okay, he's going. He's doing like a cliff jump. Rinko, I mean Grizar, I don't even know what the heck he's doing, man. He's doing something crazy. He's gonna disqualify like right here. But yeah, Rinko though, he's going for some sort of a cliff jumper. Interesting, but effective. Oh, and Grazar comes back. He caught himself, and this is going completely out of what was expected. If he doesn't disqualify, he just took off both of of Rinko's arms. Rinko. Oh, and his arms are flying. I have never seen one last this long. Both of his arms going into a spiral. And Grazar is standing up. And it's like looking to maybe grab a hold of him. But I think his arms are going to touch down before Grazar can do any final moves. And yeah, so it's pretty obvious here. Rinko lost terribly. And it looks like Grazar was trying to add in some fancy by grabbing him. But it's just not going to happen. Yep, disqualified. So, I mean, good job. Okay, it's my turn. I'm going to try to do Superman here. Not quite sure how good it's going to work out. Kind of nervous. But I'm going to lift up my arms. I'm going to extend my abs. Extend my hips. I was trying to extend both my kneecaps, but it just didn't have enough time. And let's see how that's going to happen here. Lowering. I'm going to want to contract my abs. Contract my hips. And let's see how this goes. Okay, kind of like a dead-on grab. Hopefully I can grab a hold of him maybe. I'm going to be doing what I can here. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to focus on... Just really kind of try to focus on being able to land without dying. Which I think is going to be too late for that. And yeah, disqualified. Jeff wins again, but he kind of took off my arm. Pretty crazy. Okay, let's see. I won one thing. I've lost 4. So definitely not my on day today. But let's see here. We can definitely try something else for a change. Swords. I think I'm gonna hold off on twin swords for a second. Let's do some kickboxing real quick, and then I will do some swords. I see people bet on twin swords a lot. I wouldn't mind doing that because I kind of need to make some money. And so here we go. He's just crouching down like normal. I do know a certain punch that you do when you when you crouch down, and so I will try that actually since this is kickboxing. You know, you can get some pretty crazy judo dudes that come into kickbox because they're not thinking uh, that there's going to be any judo dudes, but there definitely are, and they are devastating. There's a little bit more gravity on kickboxing, and that makes it so you can't really like do as much stuff as you can on judo because it really kind of limits how you can kick and your flips. So it's not really like crazy ninja stuff. It's more of like a more average, like more brute style of fighting. I'm gonna check my mic real quick. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me. And yeah, so I mean, so far, let's see here. These guys are fighting it out. And you can do some pretty crazy stuff. But as you can see, it's not really like what you think it would be. And there is boxing on here. I usually always win boxing, so that's like I might do that for a different episode of Toribash to just kind of show off. But I'm tapping into the things I'm not exactly great at today, just to kind of show you guys different parts of Toribash. And this is going to be quite the battle. They're basically tied. There's about 5,000 point difference, but that can change very quickly. Uh, they're clashing heads right now, literally, and yeah, so he just jumped up about 10,000 points. Um, SESARS777, that crazy name. And so I guess I'm up next. Here we go. New game. I'm trying to figure out who won. Okay, hopefully he doesn't do anything that's too crazy. Because what I do right here is I usually grab and so on. He's kicking. Okay, I think I got a hold of him. And now I selected my glutes, I guess. I don't want to do that. Relax my glutes. Contract that. Actually, no, extend that hip. Contract this hip. I'm going to try to kick him in midair. So far, so good. Okay, I'm going to try to give him a nice elbow to the face. Let's see how this works out. I think I might have just punched myself. Not exactly sure. I kind of look like a giant pretzel. And so, this is pretty funny looking. I'll go to extend my knee. And just kind of see if I can get out of this odd little thing that I'm stuck in right now. I really want to dodge his hand. And I really want to punch him. He's trying to stand back up or something. He has a hold of my foot. I'm going to see if I can tear off his hand by contracting my hip. And then... Okay. So this is all going by really fast. I'm trying to get a punch in. Okay. So far... And I really want to try to just, like, kick him. But so far, I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Okay, contract and extend so that hip kicks out. Relax the knee. And now that one's going to extend while this one contracts. While I try to lower my shoulders. I think I just got cut in half. Yeah, okay. He won. I guess by points. Mainly because he took off my leg at the last second. So far, this really sucks. But we are going to do twin swords like promised. This is one of the biggest things ever. I'm going to actually place down a bet. Who wants to bet? No, twin swords. Okay, he just cut off his head. Some of these moves, you just automatically like kind of kill yourself in the process. And then like you can do awesome stuff. But I mainly just have a move where I drop down, put my legs out, and have my swords above me. And so for most of the things that they try to do, they can't really do anything. And then sometimes I'll bend my hands so that the swords overcross and like make an X, so that if they try to do any flips or anything for that matter, or like their swords try to cut me, it blocks, and it really works out good. So let's see. And some of these fights get really out of hand. Like, okay, so just observe in a few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and they are tightening up all muscles. Because some people will go for an immediate swing. He's just kind of standing cool. One of these things about swords is you don't always want to be the first one to strike, because that means that you are open for a counter. And some people literally just stand there until the other guy makes a move. Ooh, and he was able to cut. Did he cut off both arms? I hate this thing because whenever he tries to, it looks like, yeah, it appears that he cut off both arms in the middle of his chest. Yep, both arms were indeed cut off. And it looks like he's going to go for a fling where he's going to send his arms off, flying as far as he can before they touch down. And he gets disqualified, but it looks like his one arm's not going to be able to do that. Probably a few seconds here. It's going to be disqualified, and oh, I don't know if you can get disqualified on here. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think so. Not unless it touches the outside. Which, if he does, it will indeed be removed. And I've seen things where people literally get their limb cut off, and it goes and goes and goes and does not stop for the entire duration of the map. And I have seen limbs go out about, I think the farthest one was about this far away. So if you were the limb looking back, that's how far away it would be. And so, I mean, it's really just intense. And here's an example of that right here. You see his arms flinging? Now, this is like literally a miniature example of that. If anything touches, even the sword tip, which is so dangerous about flinging, he will get disqualified. The only thing that I don't like about this is it takes so long, and then it takes forever, like, for the next guy, like me or something, to get his turn. So it looks like maybe next turn, depending on how long the turn lasts. And there's a ball, and it's curving upwards, you see? And that thing will continue to curve upwards for most of eternity. I mean, it will just keep going. You see that? And it will just keep going. Okay, yeah, it's going to touch down somewhere out here. But this looks like it's going to be the end of the match. And he just was totally, just that one little hit destroyed him. And disqualified right at the last second by his arm that flung off. His head and his neck still bouncing around like two chains. And so one more guy, I think, and then it will be my turn. And yeah, as you can see, once again, just both arms were gone. Okay, he comes back down. Okay, so they started the match before anything else happened. So let's see here. Can't really tell their tactics right now, but they look interesting. And okay, so able to cut off that arm. And sometimes if you do it wrong, your arm will kill yourself, actually, because it will just continue to stab you. And it really sucks. I've seen people it will cut off your head and just other parts of the body that don't work. Waiting on my turn. These things take so long, I might only do one of these and then maybe something else. And then that'll probably be the end of this episode of Toribash. Ooh, and he actually did something pretty good. He was able to take off both of his legs. But depending on whose body part that is, which is Kanik, I think that's Kanik, yeah. So Kanik might actually lose if that piece touches down. But it's kind of inside of a spiral, because like the blood will like propel. Yeah, okay, so it looks like it might come down in a few turns if another body part does not already touch the outside. And it looks like it's going to get disqualified. And yeah, it was that body part that was taken care of. And so he did that flip there, kind of. And so let's test out my move. Because there's mainly two winning moves. And one's where you can do a flip, and then this one's kind of also another winning move. So if I do this right, I can track these and raise up my arms. I'm just going to skip over to it. And who knows, he might do something that devastates me. Okay, so we're going for this, and he's doing a thing where he's doing the same exact thing as the other guy did. Maybe that's him. Yeah, I think it's him. Then I'm going to lower this, and what it should do is it should cut him in half. I have no idea if it's going to miss. It's looking like it might miss. No, it did not miss. It looks like I was able to do some extreme damage to him. Raising out. I don't know what to do right now, actually. Contract the abs, and let's just Ah, crap. Alright, well, I can't really do too much right now. I'm just kind of bending back. All I know is that he's screwed. I'm going to relax this. And I'm going to raise both arms. As long as it doesn't touch out of bounds. And we'll see how this goes. I really want to try to get my legs out of there, so I'm going to contract my hip and then extend this hip. And then space, because I do not know if he can do any damage to me right now or not. And I really don't want to find out. Okay, he's doing something here. So I'm going to do that one, and then I'm just going to lower this shoulder. And see how this works. Because right now, I really kind of did a number on him. And he still might be able to hurt me. But I really don't want him to. So I'm going to try to contract my legs. And hopefully be able to miss the blade. Yep, I was able to miss the blade. And he is going to disqualify, most likely. I'm just going to lay here, because I got nothing better to do, and I'm not going to try to kill him, because he has no legs. There's 150 milliseconds, I think it is, left on the timer. And just, I think the overall odds of him being able to do anything are pretty low. So I'm going to just contract this hip and extend that so I can try to like bounce, you know, because he looks like he's going to be trying to come back with that one sword. I'm not really liking the looks of it. And once again, able to dodge him, no problem, because I'm awesome. And so yeah, he's just blood, no legs, everything's gone. I was able to bounce out of the way. Kind of Superman style almost. I'm going to raise my shoulders. Okay, I accidentally relaxed that one, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be winning. He cut off my one leg. He got, yeah, so I still won with about 6,000 more points than he did. I probably shouldn't have done anything. I probably should have like tried to keep that leg in. But I won, and let's do one more battle, and then I'm going to be ending the video. Because as much as I love Toribash, I don't want to keep you guys too long. Also, guys, do download this game. It is lots of fun. And I'm just going to try to do the same thing again, because it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of lame, but it works. And whatever works, like, you know, don't call it lame, because it's what it is. I mean, don't take a knife to a gunfight. Yeah, I want it to lower, and then extend, maybe contrast. Yeah, dang it, no, crap, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna kill myself, or not. That was weird. I don't even know what he cut off, if he cut off anything. This is so weird right now. Okay, I'm gonna do like a Superman jump of awesomeness. Because I'm awesome. Okay, let's see what this thing does. Because it's, unless he like cuts me or something. Yeah, so there goes my arm. I'm just going to try to contract it so that it just kind of stays wherever it lands. But right now, awesome Superman jump of doom. I mean, look at that. I'm just going to keep going and going. It's like, forget the roof, I'm raising fire. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, duh. I know it's kind of crazy and all, but that's amazing. And my arm's just gonna stay down there, and I'm just up here. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, able to do flips and stuff. I'm just up here like, just like freaking. I'm like a freaking god right now. I mean, look at that. I'm just like, and I'm still going up, and I'm bending back around. And it's just awesome. I mean, what will happen if I... Yeah, stop it. Yeah, don't worry about my wrist. Yep, and continue. Because this is just absolutely amazing right now. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I'm probably going to be safe for the remainder of this. Unless my hand goes out of bounds. Which I hope it doesn't. My arm better not disqualify. I'm going to be so angry if it does. I think it's going to stop right there. Oh boy. Well, I can't really do too much, so if I do get disqualified, bummer. I mean, but this was an absolutely amazing turnout. I mean, he got my arm, and that was it. I mean, I'm not going to win, obviously, but, I mean, what's he going to do, you know? Yeah, so I'm not going to win, but absolutely one amazing, amazing flip. And I think I should win just for being awesome, okay? Wow. So I will remember that, actually. I mean, if nobody gets my arm, then I'll just I'll just jump up into the air and do that crazy flip of doom, and hopefully, you know, win or something. Well, that was an amazing end to this video. Guys, do drop a like. Let's try to break 5 likes, okay? Just, you know, leave a comment, you know, like, what was your favorite part of this video? So I really want to know, what was your favorite part of this video? And so, yeah, I think it was like 2 wins and 7 loses. Okay, so, yeah, that was amazing. Love you guys, and ASGE out.